Subnautica is one of the best games I ever played, but what is that makes many people like the game? Subnautica is an underwater survival game, but what people don't know is that the game is secretly a horror game. You crash into an alien water planet and the objective of the game is to escape the planet. Sounds simple, right? When you create a new game and see all the water around, you will say, how the hell am I gonna get the hell out of here? Games seem pretty boring and simple for a beginning, just swimming around searching stuff. But as I made progress, things got more interesting. Once I wanted to go deeper and further, things got a lot more interesting. I mean, who wouldn't be surprised if you see a mountain with a big freaking alien facility inside it, and some spaceship explosions, etc. Now, when I began the game, I said, I won't beat this, but it's worth it. Game didn't like me at the beginning, because how I said, game feels boring at the beginning. Once I made progress, I began to like more the game, because the things got more interesting. I wanted to explore deeper and further, found things that really got me into the game, and wanted to do more progress without stopping. Things like the sunbeam explosion or the aurora explosion really got me shocked. I like a lot how Subnautica uses horror. For example, think that you're swimming around, then the environment gets darker, and you see a big creature in the darkness. Then that thing roars and is coming after you. Nope. That's freaking scary. Once I had my base, my C-mod, my prawn suit, and all of that stuff, I said, well, what now? I wondered, the world is massive. I don't think I'm supposed to search all around the world, right? And well, I didn't find anything else to do. I began exploring all over the world, just like the beginning. It kinda got me bored, but after a long time of searching, I found more things that got me into the game. Then I found a time capsule. Very weird though. The time capsule had a picture with a base and a message that broke the fourth wall. Then I discovered that the time capsule was left by another player that already left the planet. Pretty nice detail. I explored more and more, found interesting stuff until I realized I had to eat food. I freaking hated that. I had to return to my base. I returned to my home and went ready with some food and water. Went to that lava place again. I found more alien facilities with some weird portals within, which are pretty handy. Found a pretty interesting character, the Sea Emperor. He can talk telepathically and talks about some backstory. Then I finally built the rocket and finally escaped the planet. The ending is pretty simple and I most likely already knew that that's gonna happen. But the ending gives satisfaction and makes you very happy. And why? After all the time you tried to escape the planet, you finally did it. I definitely enjoyed the game. Love all the details and the big stuff. Liked all the creatures, the animations and sounds. I dislike that the game doesn't tell you what to do in the beginning. It's something that made the game boring at the beginning. I will give the game a 9.5. One of the best games I've ever played. And if you're thinking to buy the game, it's definitely worth it. I recommend you a lot to buy the game. You will definitely enjoy the game. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.